ready when you are.
Okay. 83% of people consider their teeth more important to their facial appearance than their hair and their eyes. 50% of people believe that the smile is the first facial feature that they notice. Today I'm going to speak to you about keeping up your oral hygiene. I'll begin with brushing, then flossing, and lastly I will explain to you what will happen if you refuse to brush and floss. Hopefully you will take my words into consideration and put them to practice, because let's face it, with brushing and flossing go hand in hand when it comes to fighting plaque. Any lack of brushing and flossing will lead you straight to disease and decay. Let's begin with brushing. Mechanical oral care involves the process of removing plaque by toothbrushing. Let's quickly define plaque. According to dictionary.com, plaque is a soft, sticky, white bacteria that surrounds the tooth. It is not an accumulation of food, which a lot of people do tend to believe. And if left on the tooth too long, it turns into tartar, a hard yellow substance that forms around the gum line. As it forms, it irritates and it loosens the gum line, pushing the gum line back. When the gum line is pushed back, the bone that surrounds your tooth begins to shrink. As your bone shrinks, this gives your teeth less anchorage to your mouth, making them more susceptible to falling out. The only way to remove this tartar is if you go to your dentist, who will put you under anesthetic and remove the tartar with a handpiece. Also, with brushing, you reduce your chance of plaque and gingivitis, and it is proven that 39% of the plaque is only removed after only 1 minute of brushing. That is why it's so highly recommended that people brush their teeth for a minimum of at least 2 minutes. Now that you understand brushing, let's take a look at flossing. Flossing, it only takes an 18-inch piece of floss to keep that smile healthy. So why don't people floss? People don't floss because they say their gums bleed. For your information, if your gums bleed, it's the biggest sign of gingivitis, which is a gum disease. But don't worry, because it can be reversed by flossing. The second reason people don't floss is because they're lazy. However, their laziness is a lot more harmful than they actually realize. And the last reason people don't floss is because it hurts them. Again, the hurting will go away after flossing daily for a while. Flossing is very important to the mouth because 1, it stimulates and ensures healthy gums. 2, it will do the exact same thing as brushing does, however, in between your teeth. And 3, it allows air in between the gums, then the air will kill the bacteria. Brushing and flossing are very critical to your oral hygiene. So let me explain to you what may happen if you refuse to brush and floss. The easy answer, right? When you don't brush and floss, you get cavities? True. However, those cavities could have been easily avoided. And if you refuse to get those cavities taken care of, you'll get a worse fate. A worser fate than cavities is a root canal. And according to WebMD, a root canal is when the cavity has gone past the hard enamel, through the squishy dentin in the inside of the tooth, and has hit the root of the tooth. To get this fixed, you have to go see a specialist. You cannot even go see a regular dentist to get this fixed, and you will feel an excruciating amount of pain. A specialist costs a lot of money, so be prepared to spend a lot of money. And once you're finished with that root canal, you have to get a crown to protect the tooth. Once you get the crown will cost you even more money. So be prepared to spend a lot of money if you don't want to brush and floss your teeth. Remember that tartar we talked about, the hard yellow stuff that forms at the gum line? Well, if you don't get that taken care of, it will loosen your gum line, shrink your bone, and make your teeth fall out. Once your teeth fall out, you need to get them replaced. It's a necessity that you get your teeth replaced because you need them for eating, for aesthetics, and to make you feel good. And depending on the amount of Ben Franklins that you have, it will determine whether you get a denture or an implant. And implants cost a lot of money. It cannot be stressed enough how important it is that you brush and you floss your teeth. A simple 5-minute procedure can save a person thousands and thousands of dollars. As a recap on everything, brushing removes plaque buildup from the tooth surfaces. And remember, take a little extra time when you brush because it really can make a difference. Flossing does the same thing that brushing does, however, it removes the plaque buildup from in between your teeth, and it also ensures healthy gums. And any lack of brushing and flossing will lead you like every decision in life one makes, there are consequences. The consequences to not brushing and flossing is to floss. The choice is yours. However, I hope you make a wise decision because no one ever wants to go home to kiss a mouth like this one.